Good morning, friends. It's Miss Julie with Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts, and I'm here to do a story time for you today. So I hope you enjoyed the story I picked out. The story I chose today is Pout Fish Easter Surprise. Mr. Fish was bubbling with excitement. The Easter egg hunt was today, but Mr. Fish was also worried. Every year, no matter how hard he hunted, he never came home with any eggs. He found Mr. 8 and Mrs. Squid weaving baskets for everyone in the neighborhood. That looks like fun. Is there anything I can do to help? Thanks for offering, said the octopus, finishing up several baskets at once. But we've got it covered. It's a tricky business, said Mr. Fish. Mrs. Squid has her tentacles twisted and tied. Why don't you spread the word that we're ready to begin? Asked Mr. 8. Mrs. Fish happily darted here and there, relaying the message to his friends. Swimming to the school, he found Mrs. Hewitt watching over little ones at recess. She sounded the bell, and the students lined up. Are you as excited as I am, Mr. Fish? Asked the little fry. I'm very excited. He didn't reveal that he was also very worried. As everyone gathered, Mr. Fish resolved that he wouldn't come home with an empty basket this year. Soon the hunt was underway. Mr. Fish found himself next to Miss Shimmer. How's it going? Asked his friend. No luck yet, said Miss Shimmer. Mr. Fish spotted a beautiful egg nestled in a grove of seagrass. Its decorations were dazzling. That one is perfect for you, Miss Shimmer, exclaimed Mr. Fish. Why, thank you, said Miss Shimmer. May I give you a smooch? Yes. As the hunt continued, Mr. Fish swam his way in that near a shipwreck. He spied an egg that seemed just right for his friend Starfish. Underneath the coral reef, he uncovered a pearly white beauty for Mrs. Clam. With a Mr. Lantern, Mr. Fish explored a dark crevice and found an egg with all aglow its own. This one's for you. More and more eggs were discovered, and the treasure hunt was winding down. And then, to his surprise, Mr. Fish discovered an egg of his very own. But then he saw a friendly little fry fish who hadn't found any eggs. I've been saving this one for you, he said, turning her pout into a smile. That was very kind of you, Mrs. Hewitt said. But everyone around agreed. Mr. Fish had a wonderful warm feeling inside that chased away his worry. It's really nothing, he said with a smile of his own. Pout Fish and friends, neighbors didn't think it was nothing. They thought it was something very wonderful indeed. Before Mr. Fish could swim away with his empty basket again, they surprised him with a special treat they gathered just for him. You always help us find the perfect eggs, said Mr. 8. We wanted to make sure you found the perfect treasure for yourself. I don't know what to say, said Mr. Fish. There's only one thing to say, said Little Fry. Happy Easter, Pout Fish. Did you enjoy that story I chose today? If you want to come back for another story time or craft from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool, I'll see you soon.